Welcome to another very special Harcourts Rata & Co. on-site auction. My name is Tony Lombardi, Director and Auctioneer. Throughout the crowd you will see some of my colleagues and most importantly, Michael Cananzi, the listing agent. Buyers, they're here to assist you with any questions that you may have in regards to the property, the documentation, and of course, most importantly, to assist you with your bidding. I want to quickly go over the rules and regulations and assist you in bidding and buying this fantastic property here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids opposite a property after the property has been knocked out to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserved price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders and request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others bidding and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words that were used during the auction need to make on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Well, buyers, I'm here to sell. If you're here to buy, please call your bid out in a nice clear voice. Use the assistance of one of my colleagues. I wish you all the very best with your bidding. We thank our vendor for selecting Harcourts Rata & Co. to sell their property. Buyers, a question of you, where do we see a fair and reasonable place to start the bidding? Here we are, Cypress Street, Laylaw. Where do we see a start? What's it worth, buyers? Where do we see an opening bid? Any bid's a good bid. Happy to start wherever you like. Where do we see a start? What's it worth? $500,000 the bid, good start. Little light on will start there. At 500 we've got, and I'll take $25,000 the rise. At 5 the bid. At 5 the bid, 25 the call. At $500,000 first call bids here at 5 the bid. At $500,000 the bid, second call bids here at $500,000, all done, finished, silent. Third, final call at $500,000 the bid, all done, finished and silent at 5. Yes, no, maybe. $500,000 the bid, we're done, finished, silent at 500. If there's no bid, no better bid, we'll go inside, we'll negotiate privately with you. At $500,000, we're going to make it very clear. If there's no further bid, we're going to give the first right to the highest bidder. First call at $500,000 a bid. Second call at $500,000 a bid. Third, final call, last chance. 525. At 525 the bid, I would think so. At 525 the bid, 50 the call. At 525 I've got first call at 525 the bid. Second call at 525 the bid. All done, finished and silent. Third, final call. 50. Thank you. At 550 the bid. At 550 I've got. At 550 make it 75, sir. At 550 the bid, 75 the call. At 550 I've got first call. At 550 I've got second call. At 550 I've got third and final call. At $550,000 a bid. All done, finished and silent at 550. 575. 575. At 575 I've got, round me up at 600. 575 the bid, 600 I've got, probably where we should have started. At 6 the bid, at 6 the bid, now that we get to the business end. At 600 I've got here, at 600 round me up at 25, sir. At 6 the bid, 25 the call. First call at 600, second call at 600, third final call at $600,000 the bid. I'll take 25 from here. At 600 I've got first, second, third, final call at $600,000 the bid. All done, finished, silent. 625. At 625 the bid, 50 the call now. At 625 I've got here out in front. At 625 first call at 625 the bid, 50. At 50 the bid now. At 50 the bid, round me up at 75, sir. At 50 the bid, 75 the call. First call at 50. Second call at 50. Third final call at 650,000. 60 I'll work with you. At 60 the bid now. At 60 I've got, make it 70. At 60 the bid, 70 the call. First call, 70. At 70 now, straight back at ya. At 70 now, sir. Bids here at 70. Round me up at 80. At 70 the bid. First call at 70. Second call at 70. 80 now. At 80 the bid and make it 90. At 80 I've got. At 80 the bid, 90 the call. First call at 680. Second call, 680. 85 I'll work with you. At 85 the bid, round me off at 90. At 85 I've got. At 85 the bid, 90 the call. First call at 85. Second call at 85. Third, final call, 85 the bid, done, finished and silent at 85. All done, all finished, all silent at 85. You done, sir? You sure? Bids here, do we sell at that? First call, second call, third, final call, 685. 90, welcome to the bidding, good luck to you. At 690 I've got, at 690 the bid, at 690 the bid, first call, at 690 the bid, second call. 92, I'll work with you. At 92, I've got. At 92, round me off at 95. At 692, the bid. First call at 692. Second call at 692. Third final call, $692,000. First, second, third, final call at 692, the bid. We're all done, all finished, all silent at 692. 692 is the bid. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, won't keep you too long. Sorry to keep you waiting, ladies and gentlemen. At $692,000. Can I confirm your bid, please, at $692? Thank you. We are on the market. We sell. The bid is here on the market, selling the property right here, right now. Bids here, $692. I'm going to call it 3 times and knock it down. If there's no better bid, I'll take one if it makes it easy. $692 is the bid. First call. $692 is the bid. Second call. 692. Third, final call. 692. We sell. We're all done. For sure we're done. Just want to be 100% certain we're done. Take 500 if it makes it easy. The bid's here at 692. Last chance. We sell the property now. All done. I appreciate your bidding. Thank you very much. At 692,000. Done. Finished. Silent. We sell. Selling. 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 Sold. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts, Rata & Co. on-site auction. Ladies and gentlemen, look forward to seeing you very, very soon at another auction nearby. Have a great day. Bye-bye.